If you happen to walk past a magazine stand in the last few months, you know that flip or flop stars Tarek and Christina El Moussa didn't quite have the perfect marriage we all thought they did. But just how different is Tarek the professional from Tarek the father and husband? Here's what the tabloids are saying about the double life of Tarek El Moussa. Not so happy marriage. At first glance, Tarek and Christina seemed like your typical American family trying to balance a growing business with young kids. They may not have been as likable as the hosts of other home renovation shows, but they were charismatic enough to convince people they were in love, often posting picture-perfect photos with their 2 young children. But despite what was shown publicly, the El Moussa marriage was apparently falling apart behind the scenes. According to TMZ, the couple allegedly got into an epic fight in May 2016 that resulted in Tarek grabbing a gun and fleeing their home, with Christina breaking down in tears. Word didn't get out about the incident until December of that year, when the TV stars announced they were splitting. At the time, they called the debacle an unfortunate misunderstanding, which is an odd way to describe the event, considering that it involved a response from law enforcement and even a police helicopter. The gun incident was bizarre. The fight between Tarek and Christina was unusual by all accounts. Christina's now boyfriend, Gary Anderson, who was also the family's contractor, was allegedly the one who called the police to report the incident, even though Gary and Christina were not supposedly an item at the time. But things get stranger the closer you look. According to TMZ, after Tarek allegedly took the gun from their home, he fled to a nearby hiking trail, sparking fears of a possible suicide attempt. Police caught up with him, and when they asked him what he was doing with the weapon, he allegedly told them he only brought the gun to shoot mountain lions and rattlesnakes, because going out to kill animals when you're emotionally distressed is totally normal and safe. The nanny. Plenty has already been written about Christina's new boyfriend, whom she allegedly started dating months after the infamous fight. But had Tarek also moved on before the couple announced its split? Sources for TMZ claim he allegedly had a brief fling with the couple's 23-year-old nanny, Alyssa Logan. The month-long flirtation supposedly took place after he terminated their professional relationship in September 2016. Messy past. According to Radar Online, Tarek filed a restraining order against a former girlfriend in 2003, whom he claimed had been harassing him. Court statements by Tarek documented the harassment, saying, "On and off for 3 years, I get calls in the middle of the night that wake me up. Sometimes she doesn't say anything and her friends laugh in the background. Other times she will say, 'I love you, I miss you, why do you hate me? Can't we be together?' When I'm not getting these calls, she has guys call me saying they're going to f me up, key my car, jump me, shoot me, etc. She tells people awful things about me that aren't true that threaten my reputation as a real estate agent." Did he resent Christina? Tarek may have put on a cheerful face while cameras were rolling, but reports allege the couple's quick fame and fortune led him to resent Christina behind closed doors. People magazine reported, "In a lot of ways, they just seemed wildly incompatible. She has champagne tastes and he's a beer from a can kind of guy. And that was okay for a while when all they could afford was canned beer. He doesn't love public speaking the same way. He wants to be a dude at home who has this day job, which means going on TV, whereas she really loves being more a celebrity." Sources also claim Tarek had a tough time performing for the cameras, which proved to be a detriment to the show. The show must go on. When news broke that Tarek and Christina were divorcing, one of the immediate questions was whether Flip or Flop would continue filming for HGTV. Sources for People have confirmed that not only will production on Season 7 continue, but the series is expected to film for another 7 to 8 months, mainly for their family, saying, "The children are their #1 priority and maintaining normalcy for them. They will do anything for their children." Tarek pretty much agreed on his own Instagram. Whether their dirty laundry will air on the show remains to be seen. In the meantime, one thing is very likely: Tarek's personal and professional life will continue to flip. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.